Hi, thanks for joining Lisa Brown, Stamp with Lisa Brown, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, on my Savvy Sunday. Today we're going to be talking about Wonder of the Season product suite. This is a great product suite for the holidays. It includes designer series paper, a 6x6 paper stack, 2 stamp sets with coordinating dies, some really pretty gems, a ribbon combo pack. It also includes Memory and More card pack and Memory and More cards and envelopes. So today we're going to be concentrating on using up some of the designer series paper, Wonder of the Season, and with the 2 stamp sets. So let's go ahead and get started. The 12 by 12 Wonders of the Season designer series paper. It is a specialty designer series paper because it is all foil. So one side is red foil, and as you can see, the other side is gold foil. All the designs on the reverse are in black and white, which is pretty cool. So there's all kinds of great verbiage and Yule tidings and Christmas trees and sleighs. So it's a pretty fun paper pack. Okay. So I've decided to use Garden Green as my card base on all 3 of my projects tonight. So this is just a standard. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and we're just folding that right in half at 4 1/4. Give that a press. Okay. And so, like I was saying, this has a Memory and More card pack. So you got some smaller size cards, and then you get some larger ones. And what I've done is I've cut up a couple of these pieces here, and we're going to use them. One on the next card, and then this one I took our stitched framelit and I actually die cut from the stitch framelit and treated it as some designer series paper. Okay, so this is that piece there that I treated as some designer series paper. Well, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And we're going to put it at an angle. And then I took some of the specialty paper and I cut one of the patterns out. I carefully chose what I wanted shown as far as the words. And then I used the same size rectangle, stitch rectangle framelit for that as well. And we're just going to put this on. No rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of putting them how I see. And then I went ahead in the stamp set called Wishes and Wonder, and I stamped the sleigh out, and there is a coordinating die. So that is right here. And then I took this deer with the detail, and I die cut that out of a piece of our new brushed metallic paper. And look at the detail of that die. Our new dies are really, really great. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover up the deer that's on here by just adhering this on right over top. And then I think I want to put my deer on with some dimensionals. So we're just going to put 2 dimensionals right on the back. Oh goodness, wait a minute. I forgot I wanted to add this piece of ribbon from the ribbon combo pack list. So let's see if we can pull this out back up without messing that up too bad. Oh, good. Because it's on foil paper, so that kind of pulled up real nice. Great. And I think I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus on this ribbon. See if I can get that to come out on that ribbon. There we go. Stampin' Seal Plus is just a little bit stronger than the regular Stampin' Seal. So we're just going to lay that right across there. Now we're going to put our sleigh down. Add some back over top. All right. that. Add our deer on top of the sleigh. And let's see. Okay, then I already pre-stamped this phrase right here, wishing you the happiest season of all, on a 1/2 inch piece of paper, and we're going to put that up here. But I'm thinking I want to put that on with some dimensionals too. As you can see, I didn't like how that one came out, so I redid it on the other side. Put those on. Give that a little pop. So this is a great way to show you how you can use your memory and more card packs for some designer series paper as well. So we're just gonna stick that right up at the top. All right. Okay, quick and easy card. I like that one. Okay, so next let's go ahead and we are going to grab this other piece of garden green and give that a quick fold. Okay, this time we're going to have our card open this way. Put that down. And I had a bunch of random pieces of the designer series paper left over. So I decided to cut these into, oh goodness, I forgot already what size my strips were. I think they're like 1-inch strips. Yeah, these are 1-inch strips. I have some that are at 4 1/4 and some that are at 3 inches. And we're just going to put this right on our cardstock. So I have 2 of each size. And put this one over here. And my last one. Put that right over here. And it just kind of, I left about 1/8 of an inch in between each piece. Give it a little frame. And then I took this piece of Memory and More card, and I cut it down. And this piece is 3 1/4 by 2 inches. And we're just gonna put that right in the middle. Give it a little pop in the middle with that gold foil, that pretty gold foil. All right, and then I took the same ribbon from the ribbon combo pack, and I think I'm just gonna lay it across like that. I'm just gonna put some more of this Stamp and Seal Plus on there. And we're just gonna lay that right across. Okay. And then just like the that deer die, the other coordinating stamp set in the Wonder of the Season suite is the Sound of the Season, or excuse me, Cherish the Season bundle. So it has Sound of the Season dies and Cherish the Season stamp set. And these have great, another great set of detailed dies. And there's 4 different sizes of bells. And so I have cut a couple of different sizes. Let me see about getting this stuck down a little bit here. Okay. So I think I want a large bell over here. We're going to put that right there. And then we have 2 other bells. I think we're going to dimensional those on right on top. I'm just making a little cluster, a little layer of bells. I think we're going to put that one right there, and we're going to put this one right here. And then I went ahead, there are two pine sprigs, and I've gone ahead and cut several of those. And I think we're going to just stick a couple of these sprigs behind here. There is a smaller die, but I did not cut smaller ones, so that's all right. And I think we're just going to put these on with our glue dots. Oh, here, I do have one small one right there. I cut a whole bunch of them, and I did do another project the other day, so I thought maybe I used up all the small ones in that project. Okay, there's that. And maybe for this small bell, we'll use the small pine. Stick that behind there. And we'll do one more over here. And I think we'll use this last one up as well. Oops, sticking to my fingers. All right, we'll put that back there. Oops, went right through. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's our bells. And I was thinking of doing just a simple Merry Christmas coming out from behind the bells. So I think I'm going to just hand cut this off. And I'm going to give this a little arrow. The reason I didn't go to the ends is because I'm going to trim this down. I'm going to make this piece of paper a little bit skinnier. It's too wide for me. So I'm just going to eyeball it and trim it down. Okay. And we'll flip this around. So it's going to end up being like 3/4 of an inch. This piece of paper, 3/4 of an inch wide by, you can start out with like 3.5 on that. Okay. And I think we're just going to tuck that back in here and have the Merry Christmas come out like that with a couple of dimensionals. So these all come together really quickly, and this is just showing you how you can use your designer series paper and maximize it, because boy, you could really cut a lot of strips of that paper. Okay, we'll just have that coming out like so. So there's our second card. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Okay, then for our last one, again, we're going to start with a garden green card base. And then I went back to the brushed metallic paper that's in the holiday catalog. This paper is so great. It comes in 3 different shades, and it is just so pretty. And just because it's a little bit thicker, I'm going to use my Stamp and Seal Plus. Okay. And we're going to stick that on there. Now, I did cut this to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's a little bit of a skinnier border. Okay. Make sure I got my card opening on the right way. Okay. So then I just found a pattern with the Wonder of Season Specialty Designer Series paper. And I cut it to 4 inches wide. And then I cut it into 1-inch strips. And I continued the pattern. So it's one continuous pattern from that paper. I just cut it down, and we're going to put some spaces in between. And we're just going to leave a little bit, like about a 1/8 inch space around. Just let that gold foil or that metallic foil paper peek through. I just love this paper. It's so pretty. I like doing metallics on metallic. A little more space in there. Okay. There we go. And for the last piece, and we'll stick that right down there. Okay. I went ahead and I die cut with our oval dies. And then I stamped the words, may you cherish the wonder of the season now and throughout the year, from the Cherish the Season. This is the bell set. And I also die cut 2 little gold bells. So we'll come back to that in a second. I'm almost thinking I wanted another piece of ribbon peeking out behind this oval. So let's go ahead, and I'm just cutting a piece, and let's see, give it a little trim. Let's see how wide. I didn't measure, so we're a little bit wide yet, so let's go ahead and give it a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. So that's gonna go right there, and we're gonna put that over top. Okay, so bring the Stampin' Seal Plus back in, and I'm just gonna put this, I don't know, I just want it on a slight angle. I kind of like that. And bring our oval back in, put that on with a couple of dimensionals. Okay, and I think I'm going to put the 2 little bells hanging off on the bottom here. Just going to put them on with a little bit of liquid glue. Put one right there. It's fun just to like sit and play and create with these. And I think I want them, I'm going to make them overlap, because the ribbon combo pack has this beautiful, beautiful gold cording in it. So you saw this ribbon that I've been using. It's a nice wide ribbon, but there is also this beautiful gold cording. And I just want to tie a little gold bow to put over those bells. Okay. And I'm going to put that on with a glue dot. Glue dot stuck to the back of my fingernail. All right, and let's go ahead. I'm going to go just like that. And one last thing I wanted to show you, my favorite, they're called Wonderful Gems, and they really are wonderful. My due Wednesday lives, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, on my Facebook page, Stamp with Lisa Brown. And I use these all the time, and I've also used these in my Savi Sunday videos before. And they're just so pretty. They actually have bits of glitter in them. And we're going to just put one right on the other side. There we go. So there is project number 3. Isn't that pretty? So there is that one. Here's card number 2. And we're going to go back to card number 1. And actually, card number 1, we can add some of these gems around the card just to add some bling to that as well. I'll put another one over here. There we go. Okay. So there. I don't know if you can see that glitter that's in. There we go. There's a great shot of all that glitter that's in there. All right. I hope you liked my Savi Sunday and the Wonders of the Season product suite. You can shop at stampwithlisabrown.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me and have a good day.